everyone, my name is Hector Mendoza. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create, save, duplicate, copy, add, rearrange, and delete pages in Vector. Okay, so first let me do it in this order. That way I don't leave anything out. So first I'm going to go ahead and close out of here. Well, I'll just go to my home page. Now, first, we're going to create a page, okay, or create a document. Before I do that, I want to name this things here. So I'm going to call this uh, and then this untitled here. I'll just delete this one. Okay. So first, to create an artwork, which is a page in Vector, you're going to click here. So as you notice right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 documents, and they're all labeled, right? So if we go in here and we create new artwork, and first of all, you need to change what kind of measuring you want, either centimeters, points. I like inches myself. Addition, you need to unlock this thing here, otherwise you'll have your documents all the same. The width and the height will be the same. Okay, so we're going to hit 8.5 by 11, okay, which is your normal page, right? And what we're going to call this, 8.5 by 11 document. And what's weird that it really doesn't save the name of it. I might be doing something wrong, but I'm going to show you a couple of things. So we're creating a new document. We're calling it 8.5 by 11 document, and it is going to be an 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to create. Okay. So now, if I go in here and start drawing, let's say some shapes, some arrows. And then, so watch this. At this point, if I just close off this website, if I just completely just close off of it, right? So let's say I go to close it. Let's go to YouTube, and then we'll go back to that page. Now, if I go back to Vector, I didn't hit save. I didn't hit no commands, right? So if I go to Vector, you see right here, it says save this page. If I open it, oh, wait a second, excuse me, untitled right here. See, we named it. I didn't hit Control S. I didn't go file save. I didn't do nothing. All I did was close off the program. Then it labeled it right here, untitled. It saved it for us. So if I open it up and I go to my page properties, so if I go to page properties, you'll see this is the file name, 8.5 by 11, and it's an 8.5 by 11 document. So it saved everything, right? But when you go into your home page where all your documents are, it's named untitled. So always go and name it. Okay. So I'm just going to name it new file. Okay. And then that way you can always track So I'm just hitting enter. Okay, so later on when you come back, then you know it'll be easy for you to find it. Okay, now, so that's creating and that's saving. I didn't hit Control S, I didn't export it, it automatically saved it as uh, as assuming that you created a document or an artwork. Okay, so now I want to show you how to duplicate pages, add pages, and things of that nature. So let's go to this file right here. We're going to open it. Right now, this document only has one page to it. And my program, it runs a little slow because I'm running two 27-inch monitors. In the background, I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm actually running about, um, in the background, I have to run a bunch of things. I'm using it almost, not like a server, but it's doing a bunch of functions. So it kind of slows my stuff down. Okay, so right now we have this one page. And the way you know how many pages you have is, you see this little icon right here that says pages? If you click on it, it's going to give you a list of how many pages you have. Right now, we only have one page. Let's say that I wanted a page that looks just like this. So you see this little icon right here? If you click on it, it's going to duplicate the entire page exactly like you see it. So we're going to duplicate. Okay. Now you have two pages, page 1 of 2 and page 2 of 2. So let's go to page 2 of 2. And the way you do that is you just click here. Now you're not seeing a move because they're exactly the same. So on this one, I'm gonna, let's, I'm just gonna delete everything, and I'm gonna change this to duplicate, and let's make the type size, let's capitalize that. Okay. So now, if I click on page number 1, and there's page number 2. Okay. So that's all it is to duplicate it, which is the same thing as copying, right? Now, let's say that I needed another page. If I was gonna create another page and I wanted for it to be exactly the same, I would duplicate it, delete everything, and then just alter the page, right? But let's say that you're not gonna create the same size of page. What you would do is you would click here and hit add. Now it automatically is gonna call it untitled. Okay, so I'm just going to call it page 3. Okay, and again, I'm going to change the pixels into inches, and this one here, I'm going to make it 8.5 by, remember, you have to unlock it, otherwise it gives you two 8.5 by 8.5. The height and the width would be the same, so I'm going to call it 11. And now when you click here, now you have an 8.5 by 11 document. Okay, so this page here, it's a 2 by 4, 2 inch by 4 inch. This is a 2 inch by 4 inch, but your third page is an 8.5 by 11. So now let's go to this page here. I want to select everything. I'm going to hit Control C for copy. I'm going to go to my last page, which is an 8.5 by 11. I'm going to hit Control V, and it duplicated everything that I copied, right? And then now I can move it around. And let's say I want it right in the center of the document. So right there tells me that I'm right vertically, I'm right down center. If I go down, now that gives me dead center of everything I duplicated. I just put it dead center. Okay, so now you know how to create. And now look, I don't even have to hit Control S. I'm gonna close this document. I didn't save, right? So now I'm going to go to vector, and then I'm going to go home. This this is the one that we were working on. Okay. When we go to pages, you're going to see all 3 pages. Remember, I didn't even hit save. Because we had already created a document, it saved it for us. So we got create, save, duplicate, copy, with add. Now, the next thing I want to do is rearrange these pages. So let's say, remember, this is the original, this is the duplicate, and then that's the last page we created. Let's say that I wanted this page to be the first one when I open up this document. I can click here, and you see the blue line at the bottom. That's where I selected. And now this one is going to be 1 of 3, which is page 1. Page 2 of 3 is this one, and then page 3 of 3 is that one. So now what I want to do is I want to put the duplicate as the second one. So when my hand turns into a little white hand like this, and this little blue area, gray area, whatever it is, I'm going to left click, drag up, and move it where I want it. Okay, so right now it's 1 of, so I'm going to put it right after that one. So we got page 1 of 3, we got 2 of 3, and then we got the last one. Okay, so that's how you rearrange your pages. Now let's say you want to delete a page. You can, let's say I want to delete the first one. I can, I don't even have to go there. All I have to do is just click here, and it's going to delete it. So I'm going to, so remember, this is the big one, right? The 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to click on delete, and it tells you it's going to permanently delete it. You just tell it okay. And you don't have to hit save, guys. Remember, all you have to do is get off of this. I guess it's saving as you go. I'm learning this program as I go. So I mean, I've been practicing on this. Probably got less than a week that I've been playing with this program. I'm actually an Illustrator guy, but Illustrator costs about $500 a month. So I wanted to look at some other alternatives, and this is a free program. It doesn't have all the functions, but it's pretty good, to be honest with you. For it to be free, it's pretty good. Well, that's all I wanted to show you on this video. I hope you enjoy my video. Give me a thumbs up. Become a subscriber. I teach a bunch of programs. Again, thank you for watching my video. I'll see you on the next one.